Yes, and that was then, and this is now, Nick. I mean, are you heading for a new audience now, a new market with this new LP coming out in February?
I never head for any kind of audience. I just make my records, and whoever wants to buy them buys them. Different things determine who ends up listening to it, and not all of them are actually in your control. But sure, just by the fact that we're doing like an Elton tour this year and stuff like that, it's going to hit a different audience.
Yeah, we should be talking more about Elton John in a little while.
Mm-hmm.
But first, I mean, when you came out, was it in '83 or something around that time? You were, as many male solo artists are, promoted as a teen idol. Did you, and do you still disapprove of that?
I can't say I disapprove of it. I acknowledge that that's what happened. Had I known what was going on more, I would have probably done something to stop it. Because it can label you for life, and people's first opinion of you is usually the one they stick with. And that's a pretty solid opinion when it hits that hard, that quickly.
But what kind of people, now that you've been in the studio, you've done this LP, what people are you talking to with the LP? I mean, is it 13 years old, or are we talking everything from 13 years old to 45 years old? Or?
That's exactly that. I think I'm talking to everybody. The problem with becoming or being pushed as a teen idol is that restricts you. That restricts your audience as opposed to gives you a bigger audience. Because people that maybe normally would want to listen to the music are going to be put off by it because they've got their kid sister with their picture, your picture on their wall and stuff like that. So they're not going to go into a record shop and ask for it.
Now, it's funny how it's suddenly sort of become extremely negative to be a teen idol, whereas that's what I wondered. I mean, as a teenager, when you have this dream of achieving fame and stardom, and all the things that will come across, bring to you, does that change when you actually achieve your goal? I mean, when the dream comes true, do you then feel that, like, well, like it always is, like you always want something that you can't have, and now that you have fame, you don't want it. You sort of want privacy.
No, not really. I never had any illusions about it. It wasn't actually something I ever wanted to do. It's something I just ended up doing. Because all I ever really wanted to do was just doing my living playing music.
Well, everybody says that.
Yeah.
Actually true.
No, they're all lying. We're all lying.
I mean, there must have been some sort of excitement when you got the record deal. You were I mean, what kind of ideas did you have inside of your head when you were signing that record deal? What did you think that life was going to bring?
I didn't know. I mean, money is one thing. Sure. I really didn't. It was a total unknown quantity to me. I've never really thought about it. All I knew is that I had the opportunity to go in a recording studio, and with as far as I could see, an unlimited budget, record my songs, which is an incredible thing for me.
Must be. We're going to see some more music, but first we have some tour dates here. And if we can say the vocals as an instrument as well, what is the most important one to you?
A guitar. I think that's what I served my apprenticeship in. All the others are just things I dabble in. Because, I mean, with today's technology, anybody can play keyboards. It's just a matter of having ideas. It's the important thing.
Is that really true? Anybody can do that?
Oh, for sure. Anybody who can type can play a keyboard.
But you still think it's an important thing to use in music today? You would never go away from using modern technology in music?
No, you have to be careful with it. It can end up using you. But as long as you've got the ideas, it can help you. But it can't write songs for you. And it can't write lyrics for you. You have to do that.
Yeah, and you do that very well. Actually, you've done it so well that Elton John at a certain time called you the most talented new songwriter, upcoming songwriter. That's, of course, years ago, because now you are there. You also work together with him. Do you still have his support? I mean, is he still interested in you?
Elton's been brilliant ever since I first got to know him. He's always encouraged me, always been very outspoken about me in public, to my favour. He's been great. Even when it wasn't fashionable to do so, he said how much he liked me. And he's shown that support not just in words as well.
You said something about earlier on when we were talking, you sort of mentioned something with an Elton tour. Are you going on tour with him?
Yeah, he asked me last year if I wanted to do the world tour. And I didn't really believe he'd asked me. We just mentioned it at a party. But it's come together, and we're doing the European, the UK dates, and probably the States with him.
So when will we be seeing you and Elton in Europe then?
Well, he starts in Paris in March the 19th. March the 19th in Lyon, actually, I think. But from then on.
And then we'll get to know all your new material from the LP, which comes out in February. It's called The Works. But now we're actually finally going to see the new single. Here it is on video. One Step Ahead. Thanks for coming in here today.
Thank you.